Okay, so hi everyone once again. My name is Olly and I'm your GOQII Couch. And today we will speak about machines versus a human being. No. A workout with machines versus a workout of free body workout. And what is the pro, what is the cons, etc. Okay. So, as you already know, machines are only in the gym, so you have to kind of go there, you have to kind of drive, so for that you have to find a gym, you have to pay for it, and you have to pay for, usually for a guy who says to you what to do, personal trainer, and then etc. Hi there. So while the free body exercises you can do whenever, wherever, you can do it in the middle of the street if you like it. If you like it, you can do it in a house, and you can do it everywhere. That's the main thing. So the thing that I would love to solve for you is that a lot of people in the gym ask me, but listen Olly, it's everything nice and fun, but I don't feel like exercise when I'm at home. And I'm like, you're right, because whenever you're home, you're alone, you kind of don't feel like, oh, right now I have to stand up and do like 5 sit-ups, right? Because it sounds weird. Hate of it. So I think that even though you are doing free body exercises, you kind of want to have an environment in which you can do it. That doesn't mean that you cannot do it at home, okay? But what usually personal trainer will say to you, okay, so you come to the gym and he push you directly into machines, which is buonasera, ciao, which is cool, but then at the end of the story you have to understand one thing. Not everyone are 20 and 18 years old. They are people with the different mobilities, with different necessities, with different posture, with different things that that actually need something more or something less. There are people who actually can wear belt and exercise in the Smith machine. Smith machine is the one which you use kind of for to understand the technique of sit-ups, squats. Okay, so this is a different thing which I will explain you later. And the main thing that you have to understand that I wish for you a personal trainer that will say to you from the A to the Z that free body exercise, and will teach you the free body exercise first. Why? Okay, free body exercises means that all your body every time will work out. Machines means only targeted muscles are working out in that kind of space and time. Okay, so whether you are into bodybuilding, fitness, okay, you want to start, or whether you want to have more mobility, grow stronger, I always say you have to have bigger, like stronger core, this part, otherwise you will be looking like Quasimodo, and we don't want to walk like a girl who's walking like that. It's just not a no-no, right? So what we're gonna do is do a base of full body which is stronger, right? And then if we want to grow more our biceps, or if you want to grow more I don't know, deltoids, anything, calves, etc., you can just go to the machine. But first you have to develop all the body, because actually you see around your you in the gym a lot of people that they are like amazingly constructed till the abs, and then chicken legs, and you're like, wait a second, this guy is not proportional, right? So my goal is to be proportional, right? To have like a V whenever you are a guy, and to have like nice legs and nice booty and kind of nice arms without this Batman thing, because when you're clapping it's moving, it's not good, right? So you kind of want to be more toned, right? To be more toned, you have to construct muscles. You want, you don't want, you have to do it. So that doesn't mean that you have to like straight away go and just like, you know, lift heavier than anyone else. No one will want that from you. So, any questions? Because yeah, it's a various thing. I know it's a lot of knowledge, but Paul, I'm down with 40-degree fever right now, but still I didn't want to miss this one because I think that a lot of people do not know how to approach the gym and how to approach the exercise and free body exercise and machines, etc. Okay. I think it's about 28 degrees and I'm still down with fever. I'm still down with fever, so I really don't know what to say. Happens. Okay. So, free body exercises and how to construct any kind of workout whenever you are at home, whenever you are in the gym. Okay. Whenever you are at home, you can start with burpees for like 5 minutes, then a little bit of stretching, and then up to 20 minutes of normal body exercises that you feel that, okay, my mobility permits me to do this or that. Okay, and then at the end of the exercise, your body is warm already. You've done your half an hour of workout, and then you just pass to do the final stretching. Never forget about the stretching, because mobility starts from that. Okay, and then you're done. Whenever you are in the gym, more or less same story. 5 minutes of warm-up. Never do a warm-up like 15 minutes, 20 minutes on the treadmill. Never do that. And never believe to people who say to you that this is an amazing way to warm you up. So, the main thing that you can do for yourself and don't get like wasted in like 5 minutes is that you start just with 5 minutes of cardio, and that's about it. And not that you have to just run. You have to run at the moment in which you're like, okay, I feel that my body is warming up, but don't push yourself, because it makes no sense. Okay, because whenever you are doing 30-15 minutes of cardio, you already are done. You're just like feeling, okay, you know what? My exercise is done right now and I want to go home. And this is only beginning. Think about if you have to stay for the next 45 minutes there. Impossible, right? So 5 minutes of cardio, then you do the basic stretching, and then you go for the free body exercises. Okay, depends on your mobility, on your age, on whatever you have to achieve. Okay. And then after that, 5 minutes of stretching, and that's about it. Don't train the groups of the body, because you, okay, if you're an athlete or if you are a pro, if you are like on the way to do the bodybuilding competitions, yes, please do that. But if you're a normal person who only wants to get rid of this, like, you know, problems with spine, problems with back, problems with anything else, well, groups of the body will just make you lose time. So the thing that I want to say, that don't believe people who just like throw you on the treadmill and just forget about you. And obviously, if it's hard, you know that you're working out. So today it's hard, tomorrow it will be less hard, etc., etc., etc. Okay. What about you? Any questions? Any concerns? Do you agree? Do you disagree? in your gym might someone just tell you the same story. So I think that you have the same, more or less same routine, that they prescribe you like the parts of the body in the different days, so you're just kind of working it out, but kind of don't want to work it out because it's boring at the end of the story. Yes. And then one thing, think about that logic. You are working sitting all day long. All day long you're sitting on the chair, not in the amazing position. The last time we were saying that usually whenever you are sitting, you're just sitting like this and you don't even reckon on that. But then at the end of the story, if you do this kind of stuff, you're a good way to go. And then you're sitting on in the car, you're sitting on the bike, then you're going home, you're sitting while you're eating, right? And then you're going to gym, and your personal trainer look you straight in the eyes and he's like, okay, so you can sit. Doesn't feel like something is wrong here? Because why are you sitting like 24/7 and then you're lying whenever you are sleeping? Hi there, Fatma. So I want to say that to you. We are born to move. We are human beings and we are born, this is biology. When you see like animals, when you see all these other animals in the wild, they are happy, they are doing their stuff, they are moving, they are hustling because they have to eat, right? And then you see a human being that is just sitting in the gym, sitting in the car, sitting in the bike, sitting on the work. Now, I don't want you to say, okay, right now I just like leave all of this and I'm going to run 24/7. This will not happen, and I don't want you to do that. But just think in a logic way and ask your trainer, if you have one, or if you're going to the gym, or if you're here on the app, see if there are free body exercises just for you, because this is very important, because you cannot sit 24/7. At the end of the story, your spine will say goodbye. So while 15, 20, 25, 30 years old have nice mobility, we can construct everything in a nicer way, so you still have that kind of stamina that will permit you to build up the muscle, to strengthen up your core, to make you like look in a proper way, okay? So you can modulate your body as you wish and as you want. Whenever you are crossing 30, 35, 40, it starts to be a little bit difficult because the production of stamina change, okay? Whenever you are 50, 60, 70, 80, up to 90 years old, I would love you to start with power yoga. Because power yoga, you don't sit. You don't sit, you build up the resistance, you build up muscles. You will not be looking as fitness competition winner, okay? But everyone started from somewhere, okay? So whenever I want to introduce you the gym from the kitchen, okay? So as from the background that I had to have it on myself and had to see it on myself, etc., etc. I tested all. I tested from pre-workouts, I tested from all the other things, and I just realized a lot of people just want money from you, but they will never tell you, okay, you know what, you have problems with posture, or you have problems with this or that part of the spine, so you know what, let's do this exercise or that exercise. A lot of people will just like prescribe you like, okay, so you just do the curls, etc., etc., which, you know what, makes no sense. Hyderabad was good. Hyderabad was good. I hope I will come back there. I hope I will come back. So a part of everything, if you have any kind of questions, please just text me. If obviously you can just disagree because you feel that, okay, I saw the other guy and he was more muscular than you, so hey, what are you saying? But I'm like, okay, I will tell you one thing that not everyone will tell you about it. it's not about the volume of the muscle, because the volume of the muscle has meaning whenever you are a fitness model and a bodybuilder. For the rest, for us, we are like normal people here, so we will not go on the ramp every single day, right? We might look good, we might look better, but so we actually don't want to look like a bodybuilder 24/7. And as you see me in the normal life, people will never say, oh my god, you're a powerlifter and you're doing squat with 100 kilos. No one will say it. But the amount of the lifting that I do is totally different of the amount of workout and lifting that other people does, which they are in fitness industry. So not that bigger is better. There is a reason why there is strength and there is a volume of the muscle. Volume of the muscle, you can be not that strong, but still you will look amazing. It's called aesthetics. And the normal girl looking, well, it is what it is. You just lift, you use all the body every time of your exercise, because actually, I'm so sorry, I don't have that kind of time to just sit and curl my biceps. I don't think anyone of you has the time of half an hour of just curling the muscles and just like sitting there and say, oh my god, my life is so beautiful. What if I will tell you, okay, you know what, you better do some 20-30 burpees, you do like 10 sit-ups after this, and you start to do some push-ups. Even if you're a lady, while you're doing a push-up and you have your arms get very near to your body, you exercise more your arms, which is very important, because once in a while you will have to lift some groceries, and there is the part of the venue that starts like, oh my god, I can't lift it up. And then when you're clapping, this part is going right away, and I call it Batman. So, alright, so I'm still Ranga, hi. I'm still waiting for your questions and concerns. If you have to ask me about anything, like why this or that, I can explain you like, oh my god, I have a lot of stuff. So whenever you are going to gym, usually one thing, the personal trainer is not, the expenses of personal trainer usually at 80% will not be included in the package of the gym. So whenever you are choosing your new partner, because personal trainer is actually your new partner, so he will just say to you, he will what to do, he will push you, etc, etc, etc. Wait a second, how can I know if I am correct posture for the particular exercise? Okay, rule number one for any kind of exercise that you will ever do in your life: have the back straight every time, anywhere, anytime. And please just have in mind that we actually had the other small exercise about that. So the first thing that you have to do is the I don't know sign, is this, in which it actually makes your back straighter, because you cannot just do anything like that. Okay, so you cannot just kind of move if your back is straight here. Okay, so I will show you. Okay, so from here your back is straight, so you cannot do anything wrong. Okay, so this is the first exercise, and have it in mind that your back, okay, you have the space, you have scapula and scapula, so this is your back. This actually should be your back from the start to the end. So this is like the base, the base, the base, the base. Have it in mind that you have to have your back is straight. Obviously, when we are speaking about, oh, I want to go into box, then box is totally different. We can talk about it, but we are talking about like the normal gym exercises. So have your back straight, because rather you are doing squats, whether you are doing any kind of sit-ups, burpees, anything, have your back straight. Okay? How to lose belly fat. We were talking about that already, the first lesson. So once again, in shortcut, you might have any kind of problems with your stomach on which you don't know, or you might be allergic on some spices, or you might be allergic on something. That's why you have problems with your belly, or you're just too fat. So that's the reason why. But you're not fat only there. You are fat, and that's it. So what do I mean by fat? Means that you have 30% more of body fat that you have to have. Usually for women it's 22-25, it's a normal body fat percentage, but that doesn't mean that you have it only in your belly. So that doesn't mean if you are fat, like total body fat is a total body fat. For example, I have like 10 kgs of body fat, so it's been a while. Okay, after a long time, and I know I have a bad back pain. What to do? Okay, for the back pain, first of all, depends on your age, because if you're 18 it's different, if you're 80 it's different, and you're 40 it's different. Now I don't know how old are you, and please don't text me that. So I'm gonna tell you one thing, depends on how much of the injury. If you feel that you cannot even walk, or you feel that it's like heavy, you go to the doctor right away. After you have any injury, you go to the doctor right away, and you ask the doctor what's going on. While the doctor maybe will say, okay, you know what, it's not that hard, you continue to do stretches after very light stretching, day after day, day after day, day after day. Okay, if it's not that hardcore injury, try to don't sit too much. I know it's a lot to ask if you have sitting job, but please try to do not sit too much. Once in a while, just stand up, go to cooler, go to drink water, keep yourself hydrated, and try to eat things that contain more vitamins, vitamin K, vitamin C. It's all about the recovery then. If you have the muscle stretch, or you have anything else, then obviously a doctor. If it's not that hardcore, just try to avoid any kind of movement that will actually make it more profound as injury, and try to keep your back straight. That's the... Okay, so yeah, I think that we have some physiotherapists also here on the app, so you can actually ask him also, but obviously the first step is a doctor, because you never know. Okay, how to roll down mobility exercise properly. Roll down? What do you mean by roll? 28, you're young and beautiful, it's okay. So obviously nobody wants to end up on the wheelchair, right? So if you feel that it's hardcore, you better go to the doctor. But I don't think that like if you can walk properly, so it's not that hardcore. Okay, while you cannot walk properly, that it's the moment in which you have to go to the doctor. Roll down mobility exercise properly. What do you mean by roll down, darling? because we have these rollers in the gym, so you're saying that those are just for massage. So you have actually the thing that massage your back, etc. So you actually have to ask for help of the personal trainer up there, who will see how you move, and based on that he will say to you, okay, how to exercise with the roller. Okay, hi Vikas. Alrighty, that was a wrap, guys. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for supporting me even with 40 degrees of fever. I hope I said to you everything that you wanted to know. In case you have to go for the other apps, you can visit everyone else. We have a lot of things going on here. So spine mobility, we will